Hello guys, what is up? BeckBroJack here, back for another video, and today I will be showing you guys my setup. I hope you guys enjoy. Me to do a setup video, so I decided, hey, why not do one to celebrate now 11,000 subscribers. I was gonna say 10,000, but we already surpassed that. So you guys, my setup isn't anything like special or anything like that. It's actually really basic. Then probably most of your guys' setup are actually better than mine. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. What I'm gonna be doing is like half the video is going to be showing you my recording and like stuff like that, what I actually do, like my keyboard and mouse and stuff like that, and then the other half I'm going to show you guys my actually in-game stuff like that, like what I used to record, what I used to like edit my videos, make my thumbnails and stuff like that. So it's going to be like a full-on setup video to show you guys kind of the process, what I do, and just really all the stuff that I use. So first things first, guys, this is my monitor. It might look a little bit big for you guys because it actually is a 30-inch TV. So you might not be able to tell, but it is actually quite big. And the reason for this is because we just had an old monitor, which is actually a TV, just kind of lying around. And we didn't really use it anymore. And I decided, hey, why not use it for my computer? So yeah, I decided to do that because we didn't have a monitor at the time. And I've been using it ever since. So you guys, anyway, moving on. This is my keyboard. It is nothing special or anything like that. It's just a basic Logitech keyboard. I've had it for like 4 years now. And yeah, that's actually how old my computer is. It's a little bit loud, so as you can see, whenever I'm like recording, sometimes you might actually hear me pressing space when I'm like hitting it with my thumb and stuff like that. You might actually hear me hitting space just because it is kind of loud. But I mean, it works out for me. And over here we have my mouse right here. It actually is just a regular old wireless mouse. I just turn it on like that normally. And then, you know, it's actually pretty quiet, and I actually do like it a lot. It's a nice wireless mouse that plugs in via USB to my computer wirelessly. So I do like it a lot. And then my mouse pad right there. Moving on, we actually have my actual microphone right here, and you might notice that there's like a sock around it. There's actually a funny story behind this. When I actually did buy my mic, which is a Blue Yeti mic, which is actually really good. It's actually like semi-professional, and I like it a lot. But yeah, when I was buying that, I didn't know if I was gonna need a pop filter or not. Pretty much what a pop filter does, it blocks out like the puff sound when you make like P noises, like loud puff sounds, I don't know. But yeah, it just kind of blocks that out and makes your voice sound a lot nicer. So I didn't know if I was going to need that or not. And when I tried to first record, I definitely realized that I needed one. So I just kind of improvised, and I had a hanger lying around. So there's like a hanger down here. You can see like part of it, and I just wrapped a sock around it. So this is like a large red soccer sock, I'm pretty sure. And then I just kind of stuck with it, guys. I just you know, used it, and I never really even took it off. And I'm gonna keep it there because, you know, it reminds me of the nice memory when I first actually got my microphone. If it does become a problem though, I will buy a pop filter eventually. But yeah, for right now, it does work out, and my quality does sound pretty good. Now moving on, we have my headphones right here. These are actually Turtle Beach headphones. They're actually really nice. I like them a lot. This is what I actually started to use to record with, this microphone right here. Focus, yeah, this is what I started to record with when I first actually started, but now I just use them as my headset, where, you know, I just use them instead of like headbuds or anything like that. I like these a lot better, and I originally used them for my Xbox, but then I switched them out and used them for my computer. Alright guys, now going down to my computer down here, I have it underneath my desk up here, where all the wires, you can see like the Ethernet cable and all the wires kind of coming down underneath here, and I have this little like fake plant down there for some reason. So yeah guys, the computer specs aren't specifically on here. I'm pretty sure I got this computer back in 2010. It used to be my dad's computer. You might be able to see over here, I have myself a terabyte little mini hard drive right there, because this computer is actually only one terabyte, my bad, and that's another terabyte. So far I have 2 terabytes of storage, and yeah, it's actually a really nice computer that I've had for a couple of years now, and yeah, it's actually it works really well, and I can show you guys the specs in the computer. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for everything outside of my computer, my setup. If you have any questions about any of my microphone stuff or anything, that's out here. Make sure to post them down in the comments below. But anyway, guys, let's move into the computer. Alright, guys, now we are actually in the computer. So now I can show you guys some of my settings right here. Let me just pull some of them up. Let's see, we have my regular old computer settings right here. My processor is an AMD Phenom. I know it has 3.40 gigahertz, and that's really all I know about processors is gigahertz is, this is actually pretty good for gigahertz. The installed RAM that I have is 12 GB, so I use about half of that to actually run Minecraft, so I use about 6 gigabytes of RAM to actually run Minecraft. I have a 64-bit operating system, and it's an i7 core computer. And one more thing, it uses the NVIDIA GeForce graphics card. I'm not sure what the actual make or model is. I just know that it is NVIDIA GeForce, and it works actually really well for me. So if you want to, we can check out my Windows, whatever index performance, I really don't know. There's different scores over here. I believe it's out of 7.9. So this is actually pretty good for being out of 7.9. I think that, my computer worked well for me. I know it's not the best computer out there, but I definitely do like it. I've actually had it for a couple of years now, and I haven't really had many problems with it over the years, so I really like it a lot. So next thing that I could show you guys is what I actually use to record Minecraft, which is DxStory. So if you guys want to pause the video at any point to actually copy my settings, feel free to do that. I believe that I have pretty much the best settings possible. I don't know if I can make any of this any better, but it all works for me. It records at 71 MB per second, and that's what it writes the actual footage at. Yeah, it's just basic controls right there. I believe that this is the actual settings for my movie recording. I don't have the mouse cursor in there. If you want to copy these, feel free to do so. This is what I use for my audio. I only record in-game audio with DxStory because I use Audacity to actually record my voice, which I'll show you guys in a second. Screenshots, don't really take many of them. I believe that all these rest of these things aren't really too important, so we can actually close out of that. And next up, guys, we actually have Audacity. This is what I'm using to record my voice right now. As you can probably see, it's writing my voice right now, so it's recording. So basically all I do in this is record my voice, and I'll get rid of some of the background noise, make sure it's all good, like normalized and everything. And then, yeah, I normally will export it, so I don't really do much in Audacity because it does record my voice very well, which I really enjoy about it. So next thing that I use is Sony Vegas Pro 12. I know that Pro 13 is out, but I mean, it's a lot of money, guys, and Vegas Pro 12 does exactly what I need it to do for me. So you guys, anyway, I started using this a couple of years ago when I actually first started. My dad actually had this. He used to make videos, and he actually still does. So he just kind of taught me how to do the basics on this, and then I taught myself a lot of extra stuff that I do in my videos now. So this is just one example of a project that I have. This is the giant items mod right here, and this is like background music, this is my voice, and then when it says media offline, that's only because I deleted the video footage of everything from the actual recording of it. So yeah, guys, that's all gone. That's why it says media offline. But yeah, that'll be like the regular video footage. Oops, messed that up. So yeah, now we can look at my actual render settings, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in that. It's a customized template of the Sony AVC MVC, and I export them as MP4 files. So we can check out this. I have two of them actually. This one I used to use, but then I created a new one. So this one works great for me, guys. I render at, I believe, 1080p, yeah. So the only thing that you could change if you want to make your render time a little bit faster, you could change it to 720p right down here if you want to click on that. I just like 1080p because my thing can actually render pretty quickly because my computer is quite good. So you guys, if you want to copy these settings, feel free to do so. We also have my audio settings right in here. Audio sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. I really like this program. System, I don't really think anything in there. And then project, I just have this as like best and just everything at the maximized settings. So there we can cancel that and we can close out of there, guys. So now we can move on to my actual, what I actually use to make my thumbnails. So I use a couple different programs for that. I use Cinema 4D and I use actually Photoshop. So in Cinema 4D, guys, this is where I make my character renders. So this is from the Giant Items mod, which I recently did. This is, I think, the video actually before this one. So what I normally do in here is I'll have my character, and then I can, like edit the face with this. The face and the eyes using Weed Lion's rig in here. And I'll have my skin, I'll do the eyes and the face, and then I have this sword up here. You can add different stuff. So this is where I make my little character poses and stuff. I actually really enjoy doing this part. This is actually pretty cool because I get to put some creativity into that. But yeah, that's where I make my character poses. We can actually check my render settings if you do have, what is this called? Cinema 4D. Sorry, I forgot for a second. So my output, I output it at 1280 by 720. I normally save it to my desktop as a PNG file. Multipass, anti-aliasing, I'm pretty sure I have these at the best settings possible. Options, I'm not really sure if I edited these or not. I did it a while ago. I maximized all my settings to my liking. Stereoscope, I don't have that. Global illumination, these are all the different effects that I have. So I have global illumination on, glow on, depth of field, and ambient occlusion. Those are just, I found them online, and they were supposedly the best render settings for a picture like this, for a render. So you guys, that is all my settings for this, and all I have to hit is render, and then it'll render out for me in about 30 seconds to a minute. So we don't have to save that. I guess I'll just save it. I don't know. And then what I do with that, I'll normally, well, it'll come up in my desktop right here, and I'll normally rename it and put it in like character poses. I actually just started this. I used to put them in pictures, but I kind of started to get pretty big in there, and then I now put some of them in character poses. So these were like the Nick Cage one from the Cagecraft mod. And then I will drag them into here. As you can see, this one is from Cagecraft. As you can see, I have these Nicolas Cage guys. That was actually a really funny video in my opinion. So yeah, what I'll normally do in here is drag in my character renders, and then I'll position them to my liking, and then I will do my text in here. I picked this background a while ago and I use it for all my videos, and what I normally do to change the color is just go into image adjustments, hue saturation, and then I can just like change the color to my liking, whatever color that I really want with it. And then, yeah, I'll normally do that for every video. I'll change the color. And then Minecraft, I have this customized Minecraft logo where it has like a little bit of like splatter paint on it, which I did a while back. And then I have this Cagecraft logo. I mean, not a logo, the text. And then I can, you know, change it to whatever I want. You know, if I wanted to change it to like giant items, I could do that. And then I have all these effects all set out under here. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. I also have this dust effect. I just think that it looks neat. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That is all my different settings. I am using Fraps right now to actually record my screen because DxStory cannot record screens. But yeah, that is pretty much it. That wraps up this short little video, guys, for my setup. If you have any questions for me about anything from the outside, when I showed my monitor, my microphone and stuff, to the actual computer specs, or any questions for me about what I used to record, make sure to put them down in the comments below, guys. And also make sure to pound that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. My name is BeckBroJack. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!